Welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to show you how to crochet this simple hexagon flower. So let's get started. For this project I'm using these three colors, and this is Drops Paris 100% cotton, and I'm going to use a 4mm hook. So I'm going to start with magic ring, chain 1 to secure it, and I'm gonna do 12 half double crochet into the ring, so the chain 1 doesn't count as a stitch. So this is my first half double crochet, it's not coming, and then I'm gonna do 11 more, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and continue until you've got 12. And I'm going to slip stitch on top of the first half double crochet. So find the first one, go through both loops and slip stitch. And now I'm going to pull the short in to close the ring. So now it's closed, and I'm going to move on to the second round, where I'm going to do chain 3, and this time this chain 3 counts as a stitch. So this is going to be first double crochet, and now I'm going to work into the same stitch. I'm going into the same stitch and do double crochet like this, and do another double crochet into the same. So I've got now 2 double crochet and the first chain 3, and I'm going to do chain 2. After the chain 2 you need to skip the next stitch, so I'm going to skip this next one and going into the next and do 3 double crochet. So skip one, go into the next one and 3 double crochet, 1, 2 and 3, and again chain 2, skip next one, going into the next and 3 double crochet. So this is the repeat. So these are the corners, and I'm going to continue chain 2, skip the next one, going into the next and 3 double crochet, 1, 2 and 3, again chain 2, skip the next one, going into the next and 3 double crochet, 1, 2 and 3, and I'm going to continue chain 2, skip the next one, going into the next, 1, 2, 3 and chain 2, and you got the last one which you have to skip and slip stitch on top of the third chain. So second round is done. You can see the 6 corners, and I'm going to move into the third round now. So for the third round I need to start from a chain 2 space. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to cut the yarn and join it, but slip stitch next 2 stitches, so I can start from the chain 2 space. So I'm going into the next and doing a slip stitch, going into the next and doing another slip stitch, and then going into the chain 2 space and doing a slip stitch. So I'm now here where I can start. So now to start, I'm going to do chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and this chain 3 counts as the first double crochet. And now I'm going to do 2 more double crochet into this same space here. So 1 and again 2. So I've got now 3 into this same space, and now I'm going to do again chain 2, 1 and 2, and I'm going to work into the space again with 3 double crochet. So 1, 2 and 3. So you can see that's done. And now moving into the next one. So I'm going into the next chain 2 space. I'm gonna skip these stitches and going into the next space and do 3 double crochet. So 1, 2 and 3, and again chain 2, 1 and 2, and then again 3 double crochet into the same space here. 1, 2 and 3. So this is the repeat. So in each of these spaces I'm going to do 3 double crochet, chain 2 and then again 3 double crochet. And now I'm going to continue like this. 1, 2 and 3, then again chain 2, 1 and 2, and then again 3, 1, 2 and 3. So keep going until you are in the last one. So to finish off this round, I'm going to slip stitch on top of the chain 3, and now I'm going to switch the yarn to another color. So that's how it looks now. So what I'm going to do now is just to chain 1 and secure it and cut the yarn. So at this point I'm going to join my new yarn, and I'm not going to join in any of the corners but into the middle, this side here. So this is my yarn. I'm going to make a slip knot. Going into the space and grab that knot like this and just do a chain to secure it like this. And I'm going to do 2 more chains, 1 and 2, and this chain 3 is counted as my first double crochet, and pull this one to the side, and I'm gonna put some small stitches into this space. So what I'm going to do, the next one is a triple crochet. I'm going to do a triple crochet and going into the bottom round here, the second one, and the middle stitch over here I'm going to do a treble into this one, which is going to be a front post triple crochet. Sorry, not treble, I'm mixing the terms, the UK and the US. Anyway, I'm using the US one. So I'm going to do a triple crochet. So just how do you say, yarn over twice into the hook like this. You'll have 2 loops, and going into this middle stitch and grabbing the yarn again, and I'm gonna do a triple. So going through the first 2, going through the second 2 and the last 2, and you can see the triple, and I'm going to do another double crochet into the space here. So now I've got 3 stitches into this space. First one is the chain 3, then a triple, and then again a double. And now I'm going into the corner now, where I'm going to place 3 double crochet, chain 2, and then again 3 double crochet, same as the last round. Just the difference is going to be these 3 stitches in each of the sides. So I'm now going in 1, 2 and 3 double, and then 2 chains, 1 and 2, and then again 3 double. So 1, 2 and 3. So that's one of the corner done. I'm getting my yarn. So I'm going to move into the next space here, and again I'm going to repeat this pattern. So I'm going to do a double crochet first, and then I'm going to do a triple crochet using this middle stitch of the bottom round. So I'm going and go into the stitch, work a front post triple. So this is a front post triple crochet, and then again a double crochet into the space, and I'm done here. It would look like this now. So I'm going to repeat this pattern. I'm going into the corner and repeat 3 double crochet, 1, 2 and 3, and then chain 2, again repeat 3 double crochet, 1, 2 and 3. And now I'm going into the space again, into here, and do a double crochet, and then again I'm going to do a triple. So yarn over twice, going into the middle stitch over here in the bottom round, and do my triple, 1, 2 and 3, gone. And now to finish, I'm going again into the same space, double crochet. So I hope you understand the pattern, and to continue like this, you'll see that it will be curving, and you're gonna have like star over here. So just continue, keep going like this. I'll be back when I'm here. So now I'm gonna slip stitch on top of my chain 3. So I'm going into the chain 3 and slip stitch. That's it. And now I'm going to chain 1 and cut my yarn. I'm gonna switch yarn again. So it should look like this now. So this is my new yarn, and I'm gonna do a slip knot, and I'm going to join my yarn in any of the stitches apart from this middle 3. So you can go anywhere, but not into here, or not even into the corners here. So I'll go into this one, which is the next one after these 3 in the middle. So I'm going into, and this time I'm gonna work into the back loop only. So you can see I've got 2 loops, so I'm gonna work into that back loop. So I'm grabbing my slip knot, joining it with a chain, and then going into the same stitch I'm gonna do a single crochet. So that's now done. So the chain 1 doesn't count as a stitch. My single crochet is done. I'm going to do 2 more single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So I'm going into the next one, single crochet, going into the next one and do a single crochet. So I've got 3 single crochet here, and now I'm on top of my 2 chain here, 1 and 2 chains. What I'm going to do, using the back loop of the chain, I'm going to do in the first one a single crochet, and then I'm going to do chain 1 and going into the next chain using the back loop and single crochet. So I've got a single crochet, chain 1 and a single crochet, and now into the next 3 stitches again I'm going to do a single crochet. So 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, and the third one. So you can see I've done this side, and now into the next 3 stitches what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip the middle one, this one, and into the next stitch, which is this one and this one over here, the third one, I'm going to do 2 double crochet together. So I'm going to yarn over, going into the stitch using the back loop, and I've got 3 loops. I'm going to do yarn over, go through the first 2, and I'm going to leave with these 2 loops. I'm going to skip the next one, and going into the second one, which is here, I'm going to yarn over, go into that one, and I have 4 loops. So I'm going to go through the first 2 and end up with 3 loops, and I'm going to yarn over and go through all 3, and that's what I'm going to do in each of these 3 stitches I've got, skipping always the middle one. So moving into the next, I'm going to do 3 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. So 1 single, 2 single, and 3 single, and that's it. And again I'm here into the chain 2, and the first chain I'm going single crochet, and after that chain 1, and again into the next one single crochet. So pretty much this is the pattern, and the next 3 I'm going again do 1 in each. So 1, 2, and 3. And again I'm here with these 3. I'm gonna yarn over, going into the next one, and do a half of it, and I'm with these 2 loops, keeping on my hook, yarn over, skip the next one, going into the second one and do half of it. I've got 3 loops and going through all 3 loops. So that's it, and I'm gonna go into the next and do single crochet, next 3, one, 2, and 3. So if you see, I've got a straight edge now, the side are now straight. Before that it wasn't, now it is. So I'm getting an hexagon now. So let's move on and continue with the pattern. So chain 2, again the same thing, just repeat single crochet, chain 1, and a single crochet. So now I'm moving into the next 3 stitches. So the 3 and 3, you can see this is always going to be single crochet, and then the middle 3 is the 2 together, skipping the middle one. And when you are in the chain 2 space, it's always single crochet, chain 1, and single crochet, and you have to repeat this pattern all the way through. So I've already done 2 sides. You can see you need to repeat 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and I'm moving on. I'm gonna do it together and then leaving. So 1, 2, and 3, and then yarn over, going into the next, do half of it, keep the 2 loops, yarn over, skipping the middle one, going into the next one, yes, and do half. I've got 3 loops, go through all 3, and then continue 3 single crochet, 1, 2 and 3, and again chain 2. So I'm going to do single crochet, chain 1 and single crochet, and repeat it. So I'm finishing off doing my last double crochet together. So here we go. And I'm now going to slip stitch on top of my first single crochet. So that's the end of it, and now it's time to weave all the ends and secure this one first. So chain 1, you're ready to cut the yarn, and it's done. So that's it. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.